I'm on my way to the Bridgewater train station, and I just came across this minor league baseball stadium. Looks pretty cool. Somerset Patriots. Have to check out a game here sometime. And so here's the Bridgewater station right next to the Somerset baseball stadium. So let's check it out. Easy way to get to the game. So here we are at the Bridgewater station. I'm trying to make it all out. It looks like a mixture of old and new. So to get to the inbound side, you actually walk down these steps. Which looks like it's from an old structure, and I thought this was a canal here at first, but it's like a flooded roadway. Every station has to be different. So if you look that way, there's like a historic house going that way. And then here's some standing water. And I know in this area they had a lot of flooding a couple of months ago. This is Sunday, December 5th, 2021. So I don't know if this is left over from the flooding or what. So it looks like some work is going on here where the old concrete's been chipped away and it's got to be replaced. And it looks like maybe they've done some waterproofing, so that's why you see like the stalactites. So let's see. So now we go up these steps. And there's the scoreboard in the outfield of the baseball stadium. So we walk all around here. To get to the inbound side. This is way out in the middle of nowhere, although it is near a busy highway. It makes me wonder what the ridership is here on the Raritan Valley line. With the next stop being Somerville. I believe that way. Yes, to the west. So it's two tracks here. Real straightaway there. I thought this would be in a town, but it's way out of town. So it's actually a very short platform. It's like 1 or 2 car lengths asphalt. And then you've got your ticket vending machine in a little structure here, which looks fairly new. Interesting. So you got some benches. Then you got a space heater up there, if it works. So where are we? We're on the Raritan Valley line here at Bridgewater. So the next stop to the east is Brook. And I showed these stations to the west: Somerville, Raritan, North Branch, White House, Lebanon, Annandale, and Highbridge in another video. So now I'm working my way east. Let's see how far east I can get today. So when you come out of here, don't forget to step up a step. And it's a straight shot east towards Brook. So that's basically it. It's like a solar powered parking structure. And these cars here must be for people that have gone into the city or something of a weekend. They do have weekend service this far west on the Raritan Valley line. So like I said, it's a mixture of old and new. So this old structure here looking down to the road, and those almost look like, it says 1942. That almost looks like a platform there, like a train station platform, but I can't picture a line once being there perpendicular to the tracks now. Anyway, there's more parking, I guess, for the baseball stadium. There's some more rail history here that I can comprehend, but find out about it later on. Bridgewater. It's interesting that they have a ramp here for handicapped accessibility, but the platform itself is low level, so I don't know how you'd get up onto the train going outbound. Again, it's a very short little platform. And there's the baseball stadium, Bridgewater. Okay. Just come through the town of Brook, which from what I saw so far, it's an older kind of blue collar-ish type town, and so there's a lot of parking here in Brook. And this looks like the station up here, and there's freight cars along the way, so it's definitely used for freight too. So I guess I'll park right here and we'll get out and take a look. So there's a really interesting older building. The Voorhees building. It looks like an old opera house or something. 1841. Really unique. So here we are at the station. And by the way, there's like there was some new housing development to the west, and if you can see where those towers are, it's like a development that stopped being built. And I guess those were like the stair towers, which they built those first, and then it was concrete up to the second floor that had just stopped. So it looks very weird. So concrete that needs to be fixed here. So there's a passageway that goes into the downtown side. Let's take this first. It's a Stairway up to the station house. The canopy is back here, and you walk across these freight tracks, I guess, to get to the platform. So it's got kind of a metal canopy roof. There must be a train coming because there's some people here waiting. It's a new building. I don't know what it is. Very modern. I thought it would be residential, but it sure isn't obvious. There's cars parked down there. On the eastern end, there's a really large warehouse type building to the east on the other side of the power lines that has like a blue top to the wall.
Attention New Jersey Transit customers. New Jersey Transit's highest priority is the safety of our customers and employees. Please note that and drinking are strictly prohibited, and this covering are still required inside stations and on all New Jersey Transit vehicles under Executive Order 165.
So it's like there's a line that goes to the southwest from here, I guess for freight. It says danger, do not cross the tracks, but I wonder if anybody ever does, because you could walk down around the end of the fence. I won't, but so this is kind of a throwback station. This station, unlike a lot of other stations I've seen, instead of a wood rubbing board along the platform edge, it has a concrete curb. So that is good from the standpoint it doesn't wear out like the wood does. It's kind of not a good look with the multi-layered fence, and I don't know if that's kind of paneling over the windows to the station house. All right, we'll get more of the story when we go around back to the outbound side. Let me just show you where we are on the map here. Bound Brook on the Raritan Valley line. Next stop to the east is Dunellen. So this line just stays interesting. Bound Brook. So we'll take the tunnel back underneath the tracks, and let's walk up to the outbound side. Everybody seems to be going over to the inbound side. Maybe we'll see a train while we're here. So you walk up these steps. Maybe there used to be a restaurant or something. Those look like shades pulled down. And there used to be, I hear a little faint music. Maybe it still is a restaurant and bar. It's one of those stations. Looks like it was a combination passenger and freight depot. See an old theater there, the Brook, with a modern marquee. Mama Rosina's Italian Cuisine. That's what's in the station house now. Looking to see if there's a year when this station house was built. There's some other development going on here right by the station. Okay. There's a look at the station house. Interesting. Bound Brook. Everybody here is waiting on the eastbound side, but they just announced a train that's headed west. So it's coming into the station first. And this is diesel territory. Double-decker train. We'll see who gets off. And how many cars actually you can get on. Looks like 4. I guess you had to be in the last 3 cars to get off here. And they just made an announcement for the eastbound train, which is also coming soon, so we'll wait for that. I'd say like 10, 20 people got off, and I see the light for that train headed east, so the 2 trains will meet just west of here between the Bound Brook station and the Bridgewater station. Here comes the eastbound train, Raritan Valley line. Also bi-level. So these Raritan Valley Line only goes to Newark Broad Street. You have to transfer there either for another commuter train into New York City or the PATH train to the World Trade Center. So that's the train action here at Bound Brook. Here's a close-up of that Voorhees building, 1881. And there's the Brook Theater over there. And then looking east, there's a lot of new housing development down the street. So, people will be able to walk to the train and also go to an Italian restaurant.